Alright everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video and to stay tuned on in towards the second half of the video, guys. Right after this chart analysis, I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys, as well as the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if that's something you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. Today, I managed to find a home run opportunity at its highest point of possibility of 40% plus, guys. Phenomenal day. Yesterday, we found 100% plus. Today, 40% plus at the highest point of these home runs. And all our other stocks that we mentioned tend to give us 5 to 10% at their highest points of peak. This is what we do daily over at the Discord while we're holding positions or watching the build positions on stocks that are sitting sideways or going downwards to maintain that positive outlook and opportunities of the stock market through all the volatility that it throws at us. The opportunities are there daily. So here we are with SPCE, Virgin Galactic Holdings. Now, the stock fell big yesterday. Normal that it was bound to come, but it happened quicker than expected, right? The stock fell and then the offering happened, a $500 million offering of shares. Now, here we are seeing the effects continue, right? FOMO, fear, uncertainty, and then everyone that was profiting is stating to themselves as an investor, just think about it how you would feel if you got in somewhere near these numbers of $30, $40, like anywhere here at 35, down here at $30, and everything is just vanishing from these highs and you never sold, and something just tells you to get out now and try to buy the dip, right? Because it's about to go back to where you initially bought, and you don't want to lose out on the opportunity that the fact is you're profiting right now. So turning unrealized profits into realized. That's what's happened, and it's actually making things happen faster than anticipated. So we've stated to see this between $30 to $40. This is the point where I'm looking for strength in this stock, okay? Between way down here in the 30s, right? I'm just going to draw lines here, and $40. This isn't perfect, but just to give you guys an idea. So we're closer to $40 right now than 30. So this is the worst case scenario. This is the best case scenario, that it stays within these areas and doesn't go much lower and forms a channel a little bit above 30. And if it doesn't turn out like this, then it actually turns out to be a little bit more broader, right? Or it falls a little bit more down and kind of finds itself in a channel of staying between $30 to $40, working its way back up slowly and starting to build some momentum to the upside, right? We've been in bearish territory since yesterday, broke through the 50-day moving average, and this is dominated right now by the bears and that liquidation of shares. Now, if you're long on this stock and you believe in the potential and opportunity of this stock for the long run, then all this that's going on right now is just a little bump in the road compared to the bigger picture of what you see or feel as an investor. A lot of investors were short term, a lot of them are long term. It all depends on how they looked at the chart and how they feel about this sector and niche, because this is a huge making of history and also growth potential, because it's never really been tapped. It's almost an untapped market in the sense of making space flights commercial. Not that it's never been reached or touched, but commercialized, right? That's going to be huge. And as it becomes more affordable over time, like regular flights on a plane, this is going to be tremendous, okay? Multi-billion, trillion-dollar sector overall. So SPCE Stock, Virgin Galactic Holdings, has to go ahead and fight and build some type of consolidation or some type of volatility within these levels, but not break $40. If it does, then we have some things to look at, down here at $30. And if it does, we have some things to watch moving forward, because this could go into the 20s and even in the worst case scenario back to the teens, right? Below $20. But right now, it's too early to tell. We just know there's a lot of weakness, and if things kind of cool off after this offering and it actually consolidates with some type of strength, because one of the most important things when it comes to strength is the move, right? It all started here, and even if it kind of stops right here and consolidates here, or even if this was to kind of consolidate down here, right, like in the 30s, it's still about the move from here to here, making the stock actually show strength and not go back down where it all started. It has to find some type of strength somewhere. If not, you can consider this a huge collapse from the 60s and 50s all the way back down to the teens, like it happened back in February and March. So we did expect some type of pullback. I talked about it in most of my videos, and I am pretty honest. A lot of people like that. Some people don't like to hear that, but I am all about also stating both sides of the spectrum and unbiased opinions. So right now we are totally in weakness, and the only way this stock could squeeze any higher is if the shorts are forced to cover, and the only way they do is if this was to go higher. But right now we're in a downward trend. So the 50-day moving average is 43.08. Anything below it is bearish, anything above it is bullish. Our first support here that's already been broken through in after hours is 37.63, and the lowest point is $37. If that gets broken through, the next support level I'm watching is $34, and between $34 to $30 to see how the bulls are doing and if the bears are continuing to tear this one down. Now, beyond the 50-day moving average being significant for the bulls, they need to break through the highest point of the day, and that is 41.52. They need to turn that into a support so they can reach newer highs, new resistance levels, and by breaking through that, it does not signify or guarantee that the bulls have gained control. It is just a stepping stone of one step closer to the 50-day moving average, and once the 50-day moving average is crossed, the bulls need to continue pushing upwards away from it to reach newer highs and new resistance levels. If you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with a friend so they can receive the insight as well. And all I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video, and to stay tuned on in towards the second half of the video, guys. Today I managed to find a 40% plus opportunity at its highest point over at the Discord. And if you want to become part of that too, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. And stay tuned, and we look forward to having you join us. The ticker symbol I want to share with you guys today is one that I've talked about over at the Patreon since it was in the low 40s. It jumped up nearly 20% plus since I've talked about it. And as the S&P 500 index continues to pull back, and if we do go into correction mode or just have a slight healthy pullback before the next bull run, the opportunities are forming with this stock because it just IPO'd, and this is a huge niche and sector with so much growth potential for a well-established company that will continue to grow over time. So before we look at that chart and everything about it, I want to share with you guys the ticker symbols I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if that's something that interests you and you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. And today I managed to find a 40% plus home run on the day at our highest point of possibility with one of the stocks we were watching. So we were watching OSAT, TPST, CLNN, and DOGZ. Every single stock gave us 5 to 10% jumps at their highest points, but OSAT was the home run of the day with 40% plus at its peak, guys. We talked about this one as it was pulling back in the pre-market, started to build momentum, almost nearly jumped 5 to 10% right away, and continued towards the bell, almost already 20% plus. It dipped and took off to a highest point of 40% plus, guys. This was phenomenal. Another home run for the week. And if this is something you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, something you can become part of too. So what's the ticker symbol you want to add to your watch list moving forward, and how this stock is presenting itself as an opportunity? Well, this ticker symbol is VMEO, okay? If If you don't know much about this stock, look up their website, look up about them and who they compete against. They're nowhere near their competitors, but in the niche and sector that they focus on, they're going to get their piece of the pie and they're working on it. Now, they are not profitable based off the financials and the quarterly information, but right here for Q1 2021, they have started to become profitable. They weren't in 2020, they weren't in 2019, but for 2021, there has been some upside momentum. Now, if this continues to grow, it will reflect over time in a healthy manner in the chart, right? Profitable companies, profitable opportunities, and net profit for a stock and company reflects in the shares, and the shareholders get a piece of that pie, right? Of the revenue growth, of the net profit growth, and so forth. So this stock is well on its way to go to the upside based off of analysis ratings and just the way this sector and niche works and the piece of the pie that they have going for them. If they continue to do what's working for them and continue to expand. Now, this is definitely a stock to do more research on, to understand completely, but this is a stock we've been talking about since the low 40s when it actually pulled back. It hit lows all the way down to $38, took off pretty quickly, almost 20% plus, pulled back down, and at the highest point so far, it's nearly touched 30 to 35% at the highest point since we started to talk about it. Now, as this is pulling back, it's presenting itself as an opportunity based off of analysis ratings and how this IPO'd at $55, looking at itself as a quote-unquote discount. Now, the PE ratio could be a little high, and also they still need to go ahead and get more quarters that are profitable to prove themselves, but the opportunity of growth to the upside is there. And the lower it goes, the bigger the opportunity to keep cost average down and go ahead and maximize profits and minimize losses as this goes up. Now, this is not financial advice. I'm not here to tell you guys what to buy, sell, or hold in any of the stocks or videos that I mentioned. I'm just here to share with you guys the stocks I'm watching and why I'm watching them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.